During the COVID-19 pandemic, charities are really stepping up to the plate. We are truly proud of our network of trusted, accredited charities that are working innovatively to fulfill their missions. I'm Skyping today with Judy Cruz, President and CEO, Treasure Coast Food Bank. Judy, how is Treasure Coast Food Bank fulfilling its mission during this trying time?
Well, we are working round the clock, 7 days a week, to make sure that we are having a community presence and also providing food to people that are in need of assistance. So our hope is that they'll see our trucks out, our staff out, our partner agencies that are able to remain open are open and providing food just as if things were prior or pre-pandemic. The hope would be to alleviate some anxiety that the community residents may have.
Do you see the needs of your community changing? And if so, how are you adjusting?
What we're doing to meet the increased demand in food assistance is looking at some innovative and strategic ways to ensure that people that might be homebound due to self-quarantine or might be ill are able to access healthy food on a regular basis. We're also ensuring that we're increasing our mobile distribution presence in the community and having several of those each week in the different counties that we serve. We serve Indian River, Martin, St. Lucie, and Okeechobee counties. We've felt an increase in demand because many of the businesses in our community have shut down. They're not essential services. Majority of those folks really haven't been able to get through on the state benefits for unemployment. So we're really supporting those folks in a way that some of them might be new to this type of assistance. So it's overcoming some barriers that they may have in pride in not being able to put enough food on their tables, and then working to support the increase in demand for food assistance.
In a recent charity survey, we found that most charities are concerned about maintaining revenue in 2020, anticipating that some donors will be less able to give, many in-person fundraising events will be canceled, and donors may redirect support to vulnerable individuals or businesses. What are the particular challenges you foresee in raising funds in 2020?
So the donors have been quick. Food is top of mind, just like healthcare is, and been very supportive in both of those fields. But when times really come back to normal and it's post-pandemic and people are more inclined to resuming their normal way of life, there might be a downturn for us in particular because people either gave at levels that they hadn't planned on giving this year, or they're thinking things are back to normal all over and they're not thinking about the effects of the pandemic long-term on people that are especially new to food insecurity.
In a recent donor survey, we found that 50% of donors intend to maintain their level of support, and another 30% intend to give more. For people who can and want to help, what is the best way to support your efforts?
So for Treasure Coast Food Bank, the best way that someone could support our overall mission would be financial support. We have high operating costs with bringing food in. We have high operating costs with increased manpower that we've had to bring in to help serve the community, and then just food purchasing. Supply chains have kind of dried up, and the costs are increasing for us as new food comes to market. So financial support is definitely needed, and people can look to our website at stophunger.org to go online to see how they can help.
And Judy, I want to thank you for sharing your insights and also for your great work during this really difficult time. I really have a lot of appreciation for what you're doing. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for taking your time to visit with me today and my team, and I really appreciate you highlighting the work that Treasure Coast Food Bank is doing, but also creating awareness about hunger relief and the people that are food insecure in our country and here in the state of Florida. So thank you.
COVID-19 reminds us of our collective vulnerability and interdependence. BBB's Give.org encourages you to stay close to the charities that you care about. And to find organizations that you can trust, go to Give.org.